Hello, student. Today we have a lecture by subject the noun. We will discuss about the grammatical properties, the noun, and the features. The e-lecture has 4 layouts: general characteristics, the category of number, which follows with the category of case, and the problem gender in English, and of course the list of recommended literature. Let us start. We will define the noun. The noun is the central lexical unit of a language. It is the main nominative unit of speech. As any other part of speech, the noun can be characterized by 3 criteria, which is the semantic, morphological, and the syntactical. Semantic is about the meaning, and morphological about the formation, the grammatical categories, and syntactical is the function. Semantic features of the noun possess the grammatical meaning of thingness, substantiality, and according to different principles of classifications, nouns fall into several classes. Using grammatical criteria, the general subclasses of nouns can be defined proper nouns and common nouns. And its own turn, proper nouns name identifies some particular individual person's name, or name of places, or name of events, or the things. And proper nouns have unique reference and are usually capitalized. As you see in our table, the proper noun with the names of persons, place, events, or things, and the common nouns. According to the form of existence, they may be animate and inanimate, and animate nouns in their turn fall into human and non-human. Dog, cat, mama, friend, teacher could be classified as an animate noun, and house, car, computer, and etc. is an inanimate. According to their quantitative structure, nouns can be countable and uncountable. Countable nouns, as an example, is shown in the picture, could be like French fries, eggs, salad, apple, pancakes, and etc. And uncountable, it's a mass of the things, which is rice, cereal, fruit, juice, bread, and etc. In accordance with the morphological structure of stems, all nouns can be classified into simple, derived, and compound. Simple nouns means the noun without affixes. For example, map, room, world, book, table, pen, and etc. It's only stems. And derivative nouns, those nouns which stem plus affixes. And in our case, for example, read as a stem and er as an affix, then it forms the noun reader. Or in the next sample, childhood. Hood, affix, and child is a stem. And the third one, compound, built from 2 stems. It could be noun plus noun, adjective plus noun, or verb plus noun. And it shows several samples. Snow as a noun and ball also as a noun. And if we compound them, we build from 2 stems compound noun, snowball. Or adjective plus noun, bluebell or blackbird. And verb is the noun, pickpocket. The noun can be used in the sentence in all syntactic functions, but predicate. Speaking about noun combinability, we can say that it can go into right hand and left hand connections with practically all part of speech. That's why practically all part of speech, but the verb can act as a noun determinant. Nouns or function in the sentence in the following case can be as a subject or object, predicative, attributive, or adverbial modifier. A cat scratches. The word noun, a cat, in this sentence functions as a subject. And give a book to me, a book in the second sentence function as an object, and etc. The category of noun, which denotes the number of objects expressed by a word. The formal signal of singular number is a zero morpheme, while the usual signal of plurality, es. The formation of plural by means es is considered to be productive. In modern English, there are some non-productive types of plural number as well. For instance, suffix en, oxen, variation of vowels in the root of word teas or min or mice or geese, variation of vowels of the root children, in homonymous forms for both singular and plural, sheep, deer, swine. A non-productive type of number we find in some borrowed words from Latin and Greek, such as you can see in that table. With regard to the category of number, English nouns fall under two subclasses. As we mentioned, countable and uncountable. So the latter is again subdivided into those having no plural form and those having no singular. And the former type is called pluralia tantum, as example, clothes, goods, and the latter singularia tantum, milk, water, juice. The lexical and grammatical morphemes of a word link together so closely that sometimes it seems impossible to separate them. The relation between food and feed, goose and geese, man and men is similar to the relation between bags, desks, and etc. To sum it up, all nouns may be subdivided into three groups. The nouns in which the opposition of explicit discreteness or indiscreteness is expressed, in the examples of cats, and the noun in which this opposition is not expressed explicitly but is revealed by syntactical and lexical correlation in the context. There are two groups here, singular tantum and plural tantum. Singular, it covers different groups of nouns, proper nouns, it could be proper names and abstract nouns and material nouns, collective nouns. Plural tantum, it covers the names of objects consisting of several parts, like genes or names of science, mathematics, biology, or names of disease and games, and etc. The nouns with homogeneous number forms, a number, a position here is not expressed formally, but is revealed only lexically and syntactically in the context. Like in the example, look, a sheep is eating grass, which express sheep is singular. And look, as the sheep are eating grass, the sheep are eating grass expresses the pluralia tantum. Let us discuss about the category of case. Case expresses the relation of a word to another word in the word group or sentence. Like, for example, my sister's coat. The category of case correlates with the objective category of a position. As you see in this table, the common case and the possessive case. In a singular, it belongs to one person, or in a plural, which belongs to more than a person. The scope of meaning rendered by the genitive case is the following. as a possessive genitive, subjective genitive, objective genitive, adverbial, equation genitive, genitive of destination, and the mixed group. Here are also simple brought for the possessive genitive as, for example, the boys' shirts, the shirts of the boys. So according to the form common case or according to the meaning genitive, the girls' hats, the hats of girls. Subjective genitives sample John's answer or John has answered to form subject from genitive case. As an objective genitive, sample could be the man's release or the man was released as to form object from genitive case. The sample for adverbial genitive, 2 hours work. So someone worked for 2 hours. Or a question genitive, sample a mile's distance, as the distance is a mile. There are 2 cases, as we said, the common one and the genitive, and there are no cases at all. The form S is optional because the same relations may be expressed by the of phrase. For example, the doctor's arrival, and can be phrased the arrival of the doctor. Or there are 3 cases, the nominative, the genitive, the objective, due to the existence of objective pronouns, me, him, whom. Case, grammar as a grammarian of Charles Fillmore introduced syntactic semantic classification of cases. They show relations in the so-called deep structure of the sentence as agentive case, instrumental case, dative case, factative, locative, objective case. Here all the samples are brought for all those cases. As the agentive case, the sample, Mary closed the door. An instrumental case, John used the key to open the door, or the key opened the door. And for dative case, the sample, John believed that he would win. The case of the animate being affected by the state of action identified by the verb, believed. Factative case, this is the result of the action or state identified by the verb. The key was damaged. And for the locative case, the sample, he is at home. So the location is a home. Objective case, please send him immediately. Let us discuss about the problem of gender in English. This is quite a very disputable issue in the modern English linguistics. According to some language analysts, Boris Elish, Palmer, and Markowska, nouns have no category of gender in modern English. But Professor Elish states that not a single word in the modern English shows any peculiarities in its morphology due to its denoting male or female being. Thus, the words husband and wife do not show any difference in their forms due to the peculiarities of their lexical meaning. The difference between such nouns as actor and actress or husband and wife, it has a pure lexical meaning. Still other scholars, Michael Bloch, John Lyons, admit the existence of the category of gender. Professor Bloch states that the existence of the category of gender in modern English can be proved by the correlation of nouns with the personal pronouns of the third person, he, she, it. Accordingly, there are 3 genders in English: the neuter, non-person gender, which could be it, and the masculine gender, he, and the feminine gender, she. So, there are only 3 genders in English as we use he, she, it. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye.